In the year 897 AD, Pope Stephen VI did something absolutely insane. He dug up the rotting corpse of his predecessor, Pope Formosus, who had been dead for 9 months, dressed it in full papal robes, propped it up on a throne, and put it on trial for crimes against the Church. This actually happened, and it gets worse. Pope Formosus had died in 896 AD and been given a proper Christian burial. But his successor, Pope Stephen, hated him. Church politics in medieval Rome were brutal. Rival families fighting for control, accusations of illegitimate papal elections, backstabbing at every turn. Stephen needed to prove that Formosus had never been a legitimate pope, so he came up with the most grotesque plan in church history. He would put the dead pope on trial. In January 897, the corpse of Pope Formosus was dressed in full papal vestments, the sacred robes, the mitre, the staff, and propped up on a throne in the Vatican. The trial began. Pope Stephen acted as prosecutor, screaming accusations at the rotting body. The corpse, of course, couldn't defend itself, so Stephen appointed a deacon to stand behind the throne and speak for the dead pope, answering in a trembling voice on behalf of a corpse. The charges? Illegally ascending to the papacy, violating church law. The trial was a complete farce. The outcome was predetermined. Pope Formosus, 9 months dead, was found guilty. The punishment was medieval and brutal. The corpse was stripped of its papal robes right there in the chamber. The 3 blessing fingers of the right hand, the fingers used to give papal blessings, were cut off with a knife. Then the body was dragged through the streets of Rome by a mob and thrown into the Tiber River like garbage. But the story doesn't end there. A fisherman pulled Pope Formosus's body from the river and secretly buried it. Later, the corpse was said to perform miracles. Meanwhile, Pope Stephen was arrested, imprisoned, and strangled to death by his enemies. In a twisted ending, the corpse won. The Cadaver Synod remains one of the most insane moments in church history. Subscribe for more medieval madness.